Hi. Um, Sometimes people uh, don't understand how to do the perfect square trinomial because sometimes to check the formula is not so easy that we can understand it. So in this video we're going to check how to understand the perfect square trinomial. Hello, I'm Hugo. So we're going to start. This is the trinomial that we're going to factor. We have first part with a square, the middle part with a negative, and the third term with a number. Okay? The perfect square trinomial formula is given by the equation a squared plus or negative um, plus or negative 2ab plus b squared. And it says that if you have this trinomial, we can write it as a plus or negative b to the second power. So what is my hint for you? My hint for you is that you have to check if you have two squares, and if you have two squares, check the term in the middle. Okay? Again, check the two squares, find two squares in the trinomial, and if you have two squares, take the term in the middle. So, for example, I'm going to rewrite this equation trying to find two squares. There are two ways to do the perfect square trinomial, but I'm going to use one. So I'm going to try to write this term as a perfect square. I mean, just one parenthesis with one square. So you have to take the root of 9 to see if we have a square. The root of 9 is 3. So we can rewrite the expression as 3x raised to the second power. Okay, if we apply properties of exponents, we'll have 9x squared minus 60x plus 100. Okay, I didn't use this as a square because I knew that is negative, and we need complex numbers to have a square as a square as negative. So we're not going to use that so far, but we're going to check the third term, 100. So if I take the root of 100, I have 10, so it's 10 to the second power. So 3x squared minus 60x plus 10 to the second power. I have the two squares. I have a squared and I have b squared. Now I have to check the term in the middle, and I need to check if the term in the middle is the term that I need to have a perfect square. And to see that, so I just need to check if the term in the middle is 2 times a times b. So here a is the first root, so it's 3x. I need to know if 60x could be written as 2 times 3x times the other root. The other root is 10. So 10. 2 times 3x times 10. If I simplify this term, we're having 3 times 2, 6 times 10, 60. So we have the term in the middle, 2ab. As we prove the term in the middle, we know that is a perfect square. So we can write this expression as a plus or negative b. Here it says plus or negative 2ab. So it's negative. It means that the trinomial, the perfect square trinomial, is with negative. So we have to write it 3x a minus 10 b and to the second power. So we finish the factoring. We have the perfect square trinomial as 3x minus 10 to the second power. And this is how I do the perfect square trinomial. So let me conclude a little bit. First, find two perfect squares. Have two roots and check that you can do the roots. Then use the formula to check the term in the middle. And if the term in the middle corresponds to 2ab, we're having a perfect square trinomial. So we just have to write the root in a parenthesis to the second power. This is how to apply the perfect square trinomial. Thanks for watching. Like or subscribe, and see you the next time. Goodbye.